Okay, Stephanie Coro, Rhode Island, 24 hours, nothing but net. They just kind of go together because from the very beginning, Stephanie has been an incredible teammate and partner on this event. Stephanie, thanks for being back with us on the live stream.
Thanks for having me back. Happy to be here.
You know what? You're amazing because you have tried to do the same thing I'm doing, and you and I are the only ones. People think we're crazy trying to make 100 free throws every hour for 24 hours, but you've been able to do it at a very high level as well. What's your motivation for wanting to be involved in this, Stephanie?
So my motivation is when I was in college, I did an internship with Special Olympics, and I just fell in love with the athletes. I fell in love with the community. I fell in love with just the atmosphere. And I worked at the Rhode Island Special Olympics Summer Games, and it was just a life-changing event. Just seeing the athletes compete, seeing the support that they have, I just wanted to be more involved. So when I got the opportunity to put Special Olympics and basketball, which I love more than anything in the world, together, it was a no-brainer.
I feel the same way. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's why we've gotten along so well for so many years on this event. Usually you have your sidekick, Ryan Fleming, with you, but Ryan's not with you today. He's a busy man. He's a Special Olympic athlete, but he was too busy with his schedule to be with us today, right?
Yes, so he does the announcing for Rhode Island College baseball, and he steals the show there too, just like in every other aspect. So I wish he was here, but he's taking over there right now.
Well, we're glad that he's got a job and he's working. I mean, it's tough to get on everyone's schedule this time of year, especially with all the spring sports going on. Okay, so Rhode Island has changed what they're doing, but certainly not the intent or the purpose. Explain to us what you're doing with your event in Rhode Island.
So this year we have gone to a bigger stage. So we went from my parents' backyard to a high school, and now we're doing it at the University of Rhode Island at the Ryan Center, which is their main court, which is kind of cool. And I worked there for 2 years, so it's going to feel like I'm coming back home. But it's going to be even better because we're combining it with the Rhode Island Summer Games this year. So, and that's where it takes place. So all the athletes are going to be there, all the families are going to be there. And we thought it'd be a great idea to do that because then we get more traffic into the gym. We get more people who can get involved. And I'm hoping more athletes come in and they'll want to shoot and they can be the focal point of this because that's what I want more than anything. I love doing this, but I'm doing it for them. I want them to be the stars of the show. So I'm hoping more athletes will come in and shoot. I know Ryan loves to shoot. I know he loves taking his part in it, but I'm hoping to include more athletes and get them in the gym. And if they don't want to shoot, show off their other skills. So just to include them more is our main goal.
I mean, that's going to be phenomenal. So the state games, which are the summer games in Rhode Island, when is this taking place? When will they be in the gym? How long will they be in the gym? Give us a few more details.
So it's going to be the first weekend in June. So on June 3rd, I'll start around 1 o'clock, and then it'll go until June 4th at noon, and that's when I'll end. And that's kind of around the time where the summer games wraps up. So it kind of ties everything in. It's like I'll be ending my event, they'll be ending their events, the award ceremony, the closing ceremonies. So I think it's going to be pretty great. And I'm hoping that while the athletes aren't competing, it's going to be warm. So it's June. So I'm hoping they come into the Ryan Center, they get to cool off a little bit, but get to be part of something great as well.
I can't thank you enough for taking what was an idea and advancing it, moving it forward, trying to do what's best for Rhode Island and Rhode Island's community. The one thing about adding all these states that stays consistent is whatever you put into it is what you get out of it, right? So the money that you raise and the things that you're doing in Rhode Island stay in Rhode Island. And I love that aspect of it. Every state now is doing something a little bit different, but it's still under the umbrella of 24 hours, nothing but net. And this can't make me more happy than watching what you've been able to do and how you've been able to morph this event and why you've sticking to it with me, Stephanie, because you know what, we're motivated for a greater purpose and a great passion to do the things that you already mentioned. Ryan is quite the talker. I wish he was here with us because we enjoy him so much, and we have grown to become good friends with you and Ryan over the course of this event, which makes it really special. When you think about being in the gym with a crowd, I mean, you've gone from your backyard. I'm still shooting in my driveway, but this is going to be quite remarkable. I think this is going to be a really big hit and a great pilot for others to watch.
I really hope so. I hope there's a big crowd while I'm shooting. And my goal is to, of course, I'm going to shoot my 100 free throws, but I'm going to try to get as many hours where an athlete finishes off my run. So I'll shoot 100, but then give them 10 more shots, and that will end our hour. So we'll just get more and more. And then again, like I said, make them the focal point. I'm so grateful that I get the opportunity to do this. And Ryan's a huge reason that I continue doing this. I mean, you are too. You're such an inspiration. I tell you that all the time. But Ryan, he just gets so excited about this. And I know he had the opportunity to go to Orlando and compete in basketball, and he was a player coach, and giving them the opportunity to do that and being able to help with that, I want to do everything I possibly can for them. So he doesn't understand how much he inspires me, but he really does.
And I don't think you understand how much you inspire me. I've got chills thinking about what you just said. And that's what we're doing, Stephanie. You know, it's a sacrifice and it requires some work on our part. It's not easy for me. I know that the fitness level that it requires for me to be able to finish the task is high. But at the end of the day, it's worth it because exactly what you said, the athletes get to train, compete, organize, they get to socialize, they get to make friends, they make lifelong memories, and that's what's important. You and I could always get a pickup game when we were growing up, but Special Olympic athletes need a place to organize, and this has become a great landing spot for families like mine and for friends like yours, like Ryan.
Yep. And it's so great that anything that I could do to make more opportunities for them, and the fact that this makes it possible, I'm going to do it every year until I can't shoot till my arms fall off, just like you say.
That's it, Stephanie Coro from Rhode Island. Shoot till your arm falls off. I'll be expecting a few ice buckets for your elbow when game's over. And I can't wait to see what you guys do. Not this year, but next year. I'm going to try to get there so I can help you and help you with your event, like you've helped me all these years with our event. So thank you so much for being with us, and thank you for what you're doing. Your heart is exploding all over this event, and we really appreciate it.
Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm very, very happy to be part of this, and good luck to you for your event. I hope it goes great.
Yep, I know you'll be tuning in, and we'll be looking forward to seeing your success as well. So thank you, Stephanie Coro from Rhode Island.
Thank you.